everyone is dead, I am alone. I am not unfamiliar with such scenarios. I will be fine. I am always fine. Bon voyage! So, not everyone is dead. Some are somewhere in between. I will do something. I always do something. The doors are sealed, unless we provide necessary payment. If Mademoiselle Rhodes' passion is anything like Alistair's, this is a fine invention. The blade lets me feel your death. Even such a foul flavor is improvement on Dijon's basic rations. Never did I think I would live to see such a lightweight alternative to the Gatling gun. Sturdy, reliable weapon, provided you do not need to move. Used properly, this weapon is deadly. Used poorly, a little less deadly. There must be lifeboats nearby. I should get on a lifeboat. There is nothing here for me now. You want money? Pourquoi? What need do you have for money? I feel no remorse.
Points.
To be rewarded for such brutality is something I thought I had left behind. These tools are foreign to me. Perhaps the chemist knows it. Throughout my life, whenever I have been in the presence of such wealth, opulence, violence and deceit were lurking in the shadows. Everything is twisted and broken. Metal, flesh, bone, everything is fused. Steel, soft flesh. As only a fool would dare provoke me. You must be such a fool. The artifact. It appears altered. Four seals. Why four? Is there significance? What new hell do we descend into now? Parts of Mademoiselle Rhodes' contraption. Why did she leave this year? Wealth was never a problem for me. Lack of wealth. Carpenter. I think I saw release valve. You want payment? Merde! This voyage really was for the rich. Are you a fool, Mon? You look like a fool. Kaboom! Material. Who knew chemistry and alchemy would result in such powerful elixirs? No is not a word that I respond kindly. What is this? A portal to hell? Everything aboard this vessel has become twisted, malformed. For what purpose? A weapon engineered to remind man of life's fuzzy day. A cannon? It is official. I am admired. No survivors, no remains. Power. I do not feel effect. Double points. Okay. Now I feel effect. It's only a matter of time before these become commonplace on the black market. I've seen many weapons in my time. None were like this. I am proficient in all firearms. Even one sword. Unfamiliar. That blue one looks slippery, like a rat. Rats. The monster blue must die, or we surely will. At least when you attack as a horde, you will not suffer the indignity of dying alone. Insta-kill. Some may call this weapon useless. I will call them unskilled. I know this weapon well. Very damaging to the caps. And groin. Bye-bye. Stay back! That gassy shrieker is a walking contagion! Sometimes it pays to bring a snake to a nice fight. Express train to hell! Let me punch your ticket! Are they all dead? Is it over? Can we go home? My body is strong. I have no ego to bruise. Unlike Diego. assume everyone else hears that. He has a shovel. Boom. My fists have the strength of 10 shovels. We try to fortify our defenses. This vessel is no focus. I do not like these stokers. They remind me too much of the man I used to be. No ammo. Fine. Take with my hands. Rifles that require skill and patience. The Mexican could never use this. So, this is called the Kraken, eh? Oh, looks like it could have killed the Kraken.
Max ammo.
This electric one looks like how I felt with my first hangover. Feed the Kraken's wrath! You do not live long enough to do that again! Such beautiful craftsmanship! Such power! Such bloody man! Where do you find these weapons, Black?
Bonus points.
I seek no payment for my actions. I seek only my own survival. Fear not only the Kraken's power, fear me. Not again! How many of these stalkers must I destroy? Can we not simply push the fire pool overboard? His death reminds me of Diego. Overdramatic. my fist. Oui, just before I left Les Dijon, my brother was starting to receive such arms. I feel no pity, only sorrow.
Bonus points.
There was a time in my life where I would have been grateful for some scraps. This is not that time. Well, it is a good thing that I inhale only for effect, not for aroma. What fresh hell is this? Aim for his hunchback! I have had to whip soldiers before. The beast has no mercy! Spares no one! Defied death for far too long! from the others!
Max ammo.
Le Fantôme gives us gifts with which to fight the monster. I wonder which is our true enemy. Those who wrong me are usually found at the bottom of the Seine, as they did not drown. Time moves faster as you get older. It feels only weeks since Alistair saved my life.
Insta-kill.
Once more, Bruno must take on the role of Reaper. Now is no time to play with chemistry. Possibly little. She powers all! Their eyes! That little blue rat is making them stronger! You may lack legs, but you do not lack will. Follows the sound of cannon. I do not think this noble man has intelligence. They all just caught fire! Bravo! I am entertained. Diego does not seem to exist. He jokes that I am holding hands with the monster. I have two different flavors of oblivion for you. Now get in line! Nothing can withstand such a barrage. You do not want to see me angry, mortal. I can be quite satisfying.
Carpenter.
only La Légion were generous with their supplies, huh? There are many dark forces at work on this voyage. I fear I am one of them. Every shovelman is back. Piece of horse shit you cannot scrape off your feet. The rout is helping his allies. Now we carry the monster feet? I am not a foot person. Kraken's rage devours all! Man was forced to fight for a cause more reasonable. I know the feeling.
Insta-kill.
May your screams fall silent! Time I am double-crossed, my passion swears evermore sin.
Bye-bye.
You are starting a fight you will not win! No mistake. This is a weapon for a soldier.
You know what makes this weapon so beautiful? At least one bullet is guaranteed to hit something.
Monster could never understand the true meaning of honneur et fidélité. As a soldier, I learned to make use of whatever I found on the battlefield. I myself have been forced to dispose of bodies in which you could call imaginative ways.
Bye-bye.
I have only felt that sensation once before. A moment from death. I do not consume for flavor, only for effect. Even a rifle such as this may not be enough against the legions of the damned who now walks this ship. Did the Mexican persuade you to give me this? He did, didn't he? Respect the rifle. Reap the reward. I fear tomorrow's wars will be fought with weapons much like this. At close range, this could shatter a skull. No mistake, this is a weapon for a soldier. This is unlike any cavalry rifle I've ever seen. I am familiar with overkill. This is not overkill. A new challenger! Latest user! There are many dark forces at work on this voyage. I fear I am one of them. I nearly always kill without mercy. Nearly. I am interested to see how much damage this shield can sustain. The driver bites! The dragon burns! Come! I will show you! Can you see how the Icy Ones empower the others? This has to stop! Sure can clean up whatever is left after our food. of maggots! Lecture nóg situējoties stomach.
Max ammo.
The defeat is absolute. At last, a pistol that fits my hand.
The numbers are defeated.
You have made Bruno mad! Au revoir, you sack of maggots! My bullets are few. Nothing to withstand such a barrage. Always have consequences. Beast has no mercy, spares no one. I can never allow my full rage to be unleashed.
Bonus points.
I'm deeply suspicious of unexpected unknown.
This man was forced to fight for a cause more. I know. Well, if I cannot escape violence, at least I deliver it. My ammo supply dwindles. on it back. Some piece of horse shit you cannot scrape off your shoe. Feel the Kraken's wrath! Such beautiful muscles, such power, such love. El Fabito returns! No survivors, no remain.
Insta-kill.
What if I try to avoid violence? Will not let me go. Those who still oppose me should prepare for your grave!
Max ammo.
Death follows the sound of cancer. Reminds me of the Foreign Legion Hospital in Tangier. The stomp factory. It's as if the shards hypnotize them. Yes, Drago! Cleanse the ship with your breath!
Bonus points.
I will become wise to your tricks and deceptions, Phantom. I've long become numb to the sound of explosions. To hell! Let me punch your ticket! I feel no pity, only sorrow. Falling on your knees, begging for forgiveness? I know the feeling. It did not work for me either. Fear not only the Kraken's power. Fear me! I did not think if I could be more terrified, but I will. At last, the truth that fits my heart. Not the time for the duration. That will come later. Now, more way to live. Well, I cannot escape violence. least I deliver it with style. You defied death for far too long! For the gate! How many of these stalkers must I destroy? Why are you still trying? Interesante! Yes, Drago! Cleanse this shit with your breath! Feel the Kraken's wrath!
This reminds me of Diego.
Why are you still trying? Au revoir, you sack of maggots! Bonjour, Shovelman! We have to stop meeting today, no? You are starting a fight you will not win! Your defeat is absolute! The cannon of the king. It is okay. I am a pirate. Survivors! How is it that I do not feel the heat of the flame? You defied death for far too long! Redemption is no longer an option! For you, or for me! Unlike Diego. Enjoy the silence. It is a kind of faith that remains. Express train to hell! Let me punch your ticket! I do not seek this showman as intelligence. Nothing to withstand such a barrage. Falling on your knees, begging for forgiveness? I know the feeling. It did not work for me either. Fear not only the Dragon's power, fear me. Au revoir, you sack of dragons! I know you come down to the sound of good. And prepare for whatever your next move may be! No way to live. I have two different flavors of oblivion for you! Now get in line! Your vengeance will cold will pay. An opportunity to procure ourselves a better weapon. Or worse one. I am very low on ammunition. needed. Surely. Angry Covenant is back. He's a horse. Gonna scrape up your shoe. No survivors. No remain. There!
Full power.
Kraken's rage devours all!
Max ammo.
You may lack legs, but you do not lack will. Shaw can clean up whatever is left after. Death reminds me of Diego. Oh, their grandma. I wonder if this Shaw is familiar with us. He probably has it for breakfast.
Insta-kill.
I've made Bruno mad! Yes, Bravo! Cleanse the ship with your breath! I enjoy this time. Quality that must be sacrificed for the price. A brave snake. The beast has no mercy. There's no one. Reminds me of the foreign mise en hospital in Tangier. Dump factory. Extract right to her! Let me punch your ticket! At least it is a minor fate that remains behold. By attacking in number, you only hasten your demise! Your defeat is absolute! Nearly empty. ¿Qué viste? Yo discovered my distress. Bonjour, Shovelman! You have to stop me! At last, a beast that fits my heart. There are many dark forces at work on this voyage. I fear I am one of them. Now, nowhere to live. The viper bites, the dragon burns. Come, I will show you. I feel no pity, only sorrow. It's the gunfire. You only drop your teeth. Reminds me of the Foreign Legion Hospital in Tangier. The Stomp Factory. I don't like this story. You remind me too much of it. The Demon King returns! At last, a pistol that fits my heart. Those who wrong me are usually found at the bottom of the sand, as they did not drown. But again, how many of these stalkers must I destroy? I may be outnumbered, but I am not outgunned! Does not always come quickly. Sometimes it is agonizing. Numb to the sound of explosions. Death follows the sound of cannons. Full power. This man was born to fight for a cause more. I why, you still fire? Your only way off this ship. It is better that we all accept this fact. I do not think this Shovelman has intelligence.
Max ammo.
So you finally realize that you are just too weak to threaten me alone. viper bites, the dragon burns! Come! I will show you! Yes, dragon! Let's begin with your prey! I will ensure you do not live long enough to do that again! Kraken's rage devours all! You may lack legs, but you do not lack will. Your numbers only give me more opportunity to work out my aggression! I do not like these stories. They remind me too much of the monster. I despise the creature whose skull this is from. This will be my trophy. Au revoir, you sack of maggots! Angry Shovelman is back. He's a horse shit you cannot scrape off your shield. Fear not only the Kraken's power, fear me. I am reminded of a bar fight in Russell. My opponent someday was perhaps even uglier than you. Falling on your knees, begging for forgiveness. I know the feeling. It did not work for me either. No, it dispels dark odor, but a bullet! I welcome any magic that helps us fight back. Punch your ticket! This man was forced to fight for a cause more decent. I will. The beast has no mercy! Spares no one! Reminds me of the foreign Legion hospital in Tangier. The stomp factory we sold. Of all the deaths caused by yours was most If you are the company you keep, then I have died a long time ago. Such beauty, such power,
Double voice.
I accept this blackmail only because of our dire situation.
Death follows the sound of cannon. You give the French kiss a bad name, you four-legged monstrosity! Bonjour, Shovelman! You may lack legs, but you do not lack will. Understand what you are doing. Pain can be a useful motivator. I have two different flavors of oblivion for you. Now get in line. Fresh train to hell. Let me punch your ticket.
This death reminds me of Diego. Overdramatic.
No matter the opposition, I will stand my ground.
Thank you.
When I kill you, I feel nothing. If only it was always that way! You finally realize that you are just too weak to let me alone.
Sorry.
Of maggots! Why are you still dying? You defied death for far too long. Your gun will only give me more opportunity to work out my aggression. Not again. How many of these stokers must I destroy?
I think I was sure enough to know the poison. That is not intentional. Well, at least it is a kind of faith and remains bold.
You do not want to see me angry, don't you? I can be quiet. I'll start on their door if I have something more palatable. Causing damage is my greatest pride, but also my deepest regret. Absolute! Yes, Drago! Cleanse the ship with your breath! There are many dark forces at work on this world. I fear I am one of them. Falling on your knees, begging for forgiveness? I know the feeling. He did not work for me either. Poor Shovelman! We have to stop reading like this, no? When fighting such an enemy, any assistance is welcome. Whoever turns into a cold. I may be outnumbered, but I am not outgunned! The red meat descends once more. Will it ever clear? I've long become numb to the sound of explosions. Feel the Kraken's wrath! Now, nowhere to live. Are you a fool, Mo? You look like a fool. The cannon on the sword. In position. No survivors. No remain. Not again. How many of these stalkers must I destroy? Only sorrow. Falling on your knees, begging for forgiveness. I know the feeling. It did not work for me either. Feels like lightning struck in my eyes and out my ears.